All right, guys, welcome back. So we're talking about the Palantir. So this is a weekend stock trading at 119. So we still have one more week up until option expiration. So last time I covered this stock, somewhere right here, $100 and 111 basically. This is where we talked about this one, saying that if everybody's bearish, it's most likely going to drift away and then flush down after the option expiration. So what I did on Friday is, I know the stock could still, next week is pretty much 4 days of market. So Monday is going to be closed, President's Day, short week. It can drift higher, okay? And then after that, you can see the stock pretty much fall. So that's why I bought a little bit of a position. Maybe it's gonna even do it. Tuesday, Wednesday can just go up, and then Thursday, Friday, it can start pulling back, and Monday just flush down. I don't know, but for that very same reason, I did a put spread for $500. It's not expensive. It's not a lot, and it's very far outside of the money. So I purchased 95, sold 85 for February 28th, which is very short dated, and it's just sort of like a protection because I had a bunch of like calls. And I decided to play this one just as a hedge for overall what I have. And then call main came my way. This is an egg producer. It was falling on Friday, and I just quickly went in and did a $2.50 spread and made it free. Basically, bought some puts, sold some, and turned it to like a debit spread. But anyway, PLTR. So I have a put position, but I think it still can push a little bit higher. And I compared it into Nvidia back in 2024, in the beginning of the year. Similar price action. Basically consolidates, pullbacks 20% or so, comes back up to earnings report, and then after earnings report it just keeps drifting, and then it has this sort of a move, and pretty much looking like it to me. Again, it might have a little bit more, but I'm pretty certain like it's not gonna go more than 3 weeks. So if Palantir goes to like same levels of 130-ish, 135, I expect a flush down to like 110, 115 area fairly quickly. Again, I'm not telling you to buy or sell. This is purely my opinion. This is what I shared for Palantir. Now let's take a look at the option activity, and in terms of the price action, PLTR, maybe when we can compare it to the MACD. Let's see what's going on with the MACD, because I really like that on a chart. So yeah, this is MACD going crazy, but if we switch to a 4-hour chart, you can see on a 4-hour chart, you will see the little bit of a divergence where stock can keep going higher while MACD could be going lower because volume is declining, right? IV is declining as well. IV meaning like the range of a stock getting tighter and tighter, burning premium. That's what could be happening. But let's go take a look at Nvidia. What happened? Because again, I trade just similar patterns. I'm not telling you what to do. If it doesn't work out, I have no problem losing money. Okay, I have never had any issue locking in the loss. As soon as I lock the loss, I don't care about that anymore, and I'll just keep moving on. So this is Nvidia. Just out of curiosity, what happened? So yeah, MACD started going higher and higher, but I want to see it on a 4-hour chart. So maybe I'll quickly adjust this to 360 days, apply, okay, just to have an idea about the similarity of that price action. Is it doing something similar? So we are looking at this. So pretty much Nvidia was doing identical thing. Price kept going from 112 to 138, while you can see the MACD was declining, and then you saw this flushy move to the downside. And again, it happened with, I think, overall S&P 500 as well. So if S&P 500 starts melting, I'm expecting similar price action. So I have no, again, I could be completely wrong, but I did this poll on a Twitter. So basically I said up until OPEX of 21st, which is upcoming next week, sentiment check before. What do you guys think? Is it going to squeeze to 125, 135, or top is in and it's going to go back to 85, 95? And not many people voted, 11 people, and it was split pretty much. But 6 people thought that its top is in, but this stock was sitting at 110. We're at 120. So can it push to 125, 135? Yeah, possible. That was my thesis basically. And in terms of the option activity, PLTR, it's just a bunch of call selling and put selling in my opinion, because I'm not seeing much of a directional, but we have to take a look at what happened on Friday. So you can see most of the puts, 49%, 477,000 puts traded, 675,000 calls traded. So 50% of the puts are selling puts because they are very cheap puts. And if you take a look at the calls, people are doing spreads. Like this is a bullish spread for me. That somebody bought 121 call and they sold maybe 128, or they could have sold 121 and they bought 128. But again, this is very cheap one, but there are definitely people buying puts as well, like 116 I'm seeing, 111, but I just don't know how far it can go. But if it goes, the higher it goes, the better for me for the reversal, because I'm essentially waiting for reversal. But on the other hand, there are people who are betting. I don't know if these people are sells, like April 150 call, April 17th, 150, 150. There are some 120s for next week. Even March has 150. Again, this could be sold. These calls could be sold as well because they are executed at the asking price, at the bidding price, meaning they were sold to the bidder. So it was not bought at the asking price, meaning, usually if the transaction happened at the bid, for me, those are like selling orders. So yeah, I'm not seeing people coming in buying crazy calls. Most of the calls looks like executed at the asking price, at a bidding price again. Sorry. So option market pretty much neutral for me. They're in a premium collection mode, and for me, the higher it goes on a lower volume. So if you take a look at let's zoom out the volume and then we can wrap on this one. If you look at the volume, it's basically came down to its average. So before earnings, after earnings, you had spike, IV spike, and volume pretty much came right back down to its average. So if volume stays here and stock keeps drifting, you will see a flush down. Again, this is what I'm watching for Palantir. I don't want to make it too long. We'll definitely come back next weekend because I talk about this one maybe once a week. So we'll talk about this on the weekend. But these videos are not a recommendation for you to buy or sell. This is what I'm watching. This is what I'm looking for, and this is what I have. A little put spread for the stock, just as a protection. But thanks for watching. See you in the next one. If you're new, don't forget to like, subscribe. Take care. Peace.